Sup, trainers? Today we're spotlighting the Pokemon everyone loves to underestimate, Farfetch'd, with some of the worst stats in Generation 1 for a fully evolved Pokemon, and a painfully shallow move pool. It's earned the reputation as one of the weakest fully evolved Pokemon in Generation 1. But what if I told you Farfetch'd might be better than you think? Can this underdog take on Pokemon Red all on its own? The answer might surprise you. Let's find out. And if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. It helps more Pokemon fans discover these challenge runs and keeps you in the loop for the latest content. As we often find with these runs, Brock is usually the issue that holds a Pokemon back from making good times. And it's kind of the same with this run. But not as bad as some of the previous ones, like my previous video with Abra. But this isn't going to be minimum battles to Brock. Unfortunately, we do have to do a little bit of leveling, which thankfully we can do with just the trainers along the way to Brock. But we're going to use an unorthodox strategy to beat Brock with Farfetch'd. We're aiming to use Sand Attack, so we don't get hit too often. We're going to use lots of Leers so that we can use Peck and make sure it does the maximum amount of damage. Sounds simple, right? Well, not exactly. Geodude's frequent use of Defense Curl made this strategy incredibly frustrating. Every time we lowered its defense with Leer, there's a high chance that Geodude would use Defense Curl and just raise it back up. It turned out to be a tedious process, but eventually we managed to chip away at his health, and now we're on to Onix. Onix should be a little bit easier here. So we're just doing our usual sand attacks. Now once again we're setting up the Leer. Though this one's a bit nicer than what Geodude was. At least we don't have him using Defense Curl all the time. And now we're at the point where we should be able to start attacking. Let's peck him. And now watch his health fall. Can we beat him on 1 health? Can we do it? We do! Yes! Beat him on 1 health. Nice. And now with Brock defeated, it's time to head on to the next part of our journey, Cerulean City. And in Cerulean City, we're going to take on our rival first. Our rival is with Pidgeotto. And we're going to use Fury Attack here. The main thing I'm hoping for right now with this Pidgeotto is that it doesn't use Sand Attack on us. And there it is. Well, let's hope that doesn't affect us too much with these other Pokemon. We know Abra is going to be easy. Doesn't have any attacking moves. Now this one I was concerned about. But we just got 3 crits, so never mind. Don't need to worry. I worried for nothing. Now for the Squirtle. We're going to get this in 2, hopefully. Oh, we missed an attack. Thankfully that didn't affect us, but we still got the knockout. And that's our rival defeated. And there's not much else to say after this point, so I will see you guys at Misty. I'm a little unsure how this is going to go with Misty. I was kind of hoping to be level 23 by this point. Or at least by the time I get to the Starmie. But we're just going to have to see how we go. We're going to use our Fury Attack here, and we get Staryu down pretty easy. We didn't level. Not that it mattered, because we're only 21. But, let's see. Okay, that was a good start. Starmie uses X-Defend. I use Peck. God knows why I used Peck, and I did it a second time. I should have just used Fury Attack again. And with 6 health, that's Misty taken out. Seems to be a trend going on here. I tend to beat the gym leaders on less than 10 health. Well, now it's time to move on to the SSN, but before that, I've got a question for you guys. Given it's now December, and if you celebrate Christmas, do you guys put your Christmas tree up on December 1st? Or do you guys do it earlier or later? Let me know in the comments below. For me, my wife always puts it up about the middle of November, so pretty early. Anyway, enough of that. Here we are at our rival, and we're taking down his Pidgeotto, and now we're going to one-shot his Raticate. Yep. Kadabra, goodbye. And can we one-shot his Wartortle? I think so. Yes, there we go. There's our rival out of the way, and now it's time to head off to Lieutenant Surge. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I think of Lieutenant Surge, I always think of LT Smash from The Simpsons. Maybe we should start calling him that. What do you guys think? Anyway, here we are. Time to battle Surge. He's going to use Voltorb to start with. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance here. I think 1's going to be enough. Here we go. 1 shot. Good. Now for the Pikachu, goodbye. Can we one-shot the Raichu, though? I think we can. Yes, there we go, and that's Lieutenant Surge out of the way. And now onto Rock Tunnel, and then probably Giovanni first. And here we are at Giovanni. This first Giovanni should be pretty decent, I think. I don't know why I used Body Slam to begin with. I should have used a Sword Stance. Silly me. As you can see, we're down to 10 health. I decided to keep going. And we got a Paralyze there, very lucky Paralyze. Alright, so I use Body Slam, and that's him out of the way. Alright, now onto his Rhyhorn. Should be another one shot. Fantastic. Now if Kangaskhan, can we one shot? Ooh, we did, and we survived on 3 health. Once again, we defeated another key opponent with practically no health. Alright, now with the Silp Scope, it's time to go to Erica. I bet you guys expected me to forget to battle Erica. This time I didn't. That's a win for me. And let's see if Farfetch'd can get a win too. Alright, let's use Wrap to start with. Bit annoying, but it's not really doing much. So let's set up a Swords Dance here. And use Wrap again. Ugh. Okay, this isn't looking good. Uh-oh. Alright, let's Body Slam. Down. Alright. Tangler? One shot too. We gonna do it? We do. And that's Erica out of the way. That was nice and quick. And now we're going to where you thought we were gonna go. Pokemon Tower. Woo! Alright, and time for Blue. Here we go. Blue's gonna lead with Pidgeotto. Or Body Slam. We don't get the one shot. That's okay. So I figured I might as well do a Swords Dance here. Try again. Get him with Peck. So Pidgeotto out of the way. Now onto the Growlithe. Gonna use Body Slam on the Growlithe, and down goes Growlithe. Now for the Execute. That's also a one shot. Wasn't expecting that. One shot the Kadabra. Was expecting it. Wartortle, can we one shot? We do. And that's our rival out of the way. Nice, easy rival fight. But I don't think the next one's gonna be as easy. Let's see. And now for the hardest rival fight of the mid game. We should be good though. I don't think we'll have to do a reset here. But let's find out. Set up with the Swords Dance. We'll do another. Do we need a third? I think we will, yes. Alright, now let's Body Slam. Goodbye. Alright, now time for the Growlithe. And down he goes too. The Execute. Goodbye, Execute. Alakazam. Okay, good. He didn't disable Body Slam. I was a bit worried there. This is Water Gun. We're down to 21 health. Not too bad, not too bad. And that is the rival out of the way. That was a lot easier than I expected. But to be fair, the Farfetch'd is doing a lot better than I anticipated. Well, let's keep putting him to the test. Let's go battle the next Giovanni now. Alright, I'm pumped. Let's go. And he's going to lead with the Nidorino. And we're starting on 23 health. Let's see how this goes. Down to 8. 2 Swords Dance so far. He's going to focus his energy. Let's do a Body Slam. And he's out of the way. We level up. Nice. Let's keep going. We can one-shot the Kangaskhan. Now the Rhyhorn. We don't. He uses Tail Whip. Good. Body Slam again. I don't think we need a third. Alright. Nidoqueen is down. And there you go. That is Giovanni out of the way. And now at this point, I think the next best choice is to probably go down to Koga. And thanks to power editing, here we are. We are at Koga. And let's see, will he give us a challenge or not? Oh yes, and I got poisoned in the last battle. I swear those trainers are harder than the actual gym leaders themselves. Do you guys find that at all? Let's use the Body Slam now anyway. I don't think we'll one-shot the Muck. Oh, we actually do. That surprised me. Alright. Let's go. Wheezing. Okay, we don't one-shot the Wheezing, but that's okay. Get the Peck, and he is down. That was way easier than expected. We are just steamrolling through this. So let's keep that pace going. And now we're here at Blaine. Alright. Set up the Swords Dance here. We use 2. Alright, and I think we'll go for the Body Slam here. Let's get him. Yep. Now Ponyta. That's enough for the Ponyta. Awesome. What about the Rapidash? We get the Rapidash. We are not going to need a third, I don't think. Oh, if I got the third though, we would have one-shot the Arcanine. Anyway, that's Blaine out of the way. And now I think it's time to head up to Sabrina. And I wonder if Sabrina's Pokemon are going to be any challenge for us. I really don't think so at this point. Oh boy, that hurt. But at least we one-shot him. Maybe I was wrong here. Well, let's set up on Mr. Mime. 2, 3, and now it's time to do the Body Slam. After these double slaps. There we go. Alright, I think we're going to be smooth sailing now. And then Alakazam, goodbye. And just like that, that's Sabrina out of the way. Now it's time for the big bad man himself, Giovanni. Once again, I don't think he's going to be too much of a challenge for us. He leads with Rhyhorn. Let's do our setup here. That's 2 Swords Dance, and we're going to go with a third. Just to solidify this win. Alright, here we go. Body Slam. We still don't one-shot, but that's okay. We expect with these Pokemon. Heck, probably wasn't the best option here, but whatever. It's okay. We win. Alright, let's Body Slam. Yes. Nidoqueen. Goodbye. And now Nidoking is going to go out too. And for the Rhydon. We don't one-shot, but that's okay. So we're going to three-shot him. It's been quite a while since we have to three-shot a Pokemon. And with that being said, that's Rhyhorn out of the way, and also Giovanni. And now it's time to battle the final rival before the Elite Four. And honestly, I don't think this fight is going to be too different. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Our rival leaves a Pidgeot as always. Let's set up our Sword Stance now. We've got 1, 2, and now we're going to go for a third here. Alright, we're set up now. Now time for the Body Slam. That's a one-shot. Alright, for the Rhyhorn, not a one-shot, but that's alright. We expected that with the Rhydon. Rhyhorn, I should say. And now time for the Growlithe. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I honestly forgot that I set up a third, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Didn't affect us at all. I'm just smashing through these Pokemon at the moment. The Alakazam, we'll use a Reflect. It's alright, we still get the one-shot thanks to the crit. And Blastoise is gone too. And that is our rival out of the way. Now it's time to make our way to the Elite Four. And that being said, I've used all the rare candies, which has brought us to level 55. And now it's time to take on Lorelie. We're hoping off the bat the Dugong uses Rest. We'll see. It didn't, it used Aurora Beam, and that's a one-shot. Alright. Wow. That's our first loss in quite a while. So I guess we'll try that again. I was not expecting that. Okay, so it leads you Dugong again. Use the same ability. We survived this time. We'll use a Sword Stance though. Now it uses Rest. Good. This is what we wanted. Alright, that's 2. That's 3. Now we can start using our damage abilities. Alright, now we're going to one-shot it. Awesome. Now the Cloyster. We get the one-shot on the Cloyster too, the Slowbro. Yes, come on. Jinx. Yes, and now for the one I'm concerned about, Lapras. Yes, there we go. And we leveled to 56. Awesome. And now it's time for Bruno, the rock fighting specialist. Bruno's going to lead with Onix here. I'm going to set up a Sword Stance. We should be fine to set up all 3 here. 2, use X Defend. Right, now we use Body Slam. We don't get the one-shot or the two-shot. And use Harden. I'm going to peck him. There we go. Peck a rock. That sounds weird. Alright, now we get the one-shot on the Hitmonchan and the Hitmonlee. Alright, this Onix, we don't get a one-shot on. That's not surprising after the last one. I don't know why I decided to use Peck here. It was very silly of me, but oh well. And now for Machamp. We one-shot the Machamp, but we don't one-shot the Onix. Wonder why that was. Anyway, time for Agatha. This one could be a little bit harder, but we'll see how we go. Alright, I'm just going to lead with Gengar. Get the Sword Stance off here. We'll use Fly. This Body Slam doesn't work on these guys, for obvious reasons. Now for the Golback, we're going to set up the other 2 Sword Stances here. Make that 3 Sword Stance. And we're confused. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we snapped out of it. Fantastic. Good. And we became confused again. Alright, good. We still got the Sword Stance off. And now we use Body Slam. Alright, that's Golbat out of the way. Now for the Haunter. I don't know why I clicked Body Slam here. I think I was just rushing. Well, we're back to it now. We're using Fly. Alright. Arbok, we're just hitting anyway with Fly. So I don't stuff it up again. Alright, Gengar, and Fly, and goodbye. Now it's time to take on Lance. And our boy Lance is going to lead with Gyarados first. As long as we can get this Gyarados down, I think we'll be fine. Alright. We're going to use a Sword Stance here. We're going to go for it now. He missed Hydro Pump. Thank God for that. Oh boy. Okay, we'll keep it going. Thankfully, he had to recharge there. Alright, we got it. And we even made a mistake and we still got it. Alright, down to 44 health. But we're going to keep pushing through. Alright, now onto the Dragonair. First twin's out of the way. Now the second twin. Goodbye. Alright, Aerodactyl. We're going to... Oh, we don't one-shot here. But he's going to use a Hyper Potion. Back to not one-shotting. Alright, but we got him this time. We're getting with Peck. Can't beat the Peck. Alright, Body Slam now. Dragonite's out of the way. That's the Elite Four out of the way. Now it's time for the champion. And it's the only person that stands in the way of us and being the champ. So let's defeat him. And as always, our rival leads with Pidgeot. Let's set up our Sword Stance here. That's 1. That's 2. Can we get the third off? Good. I haven't taken any damage yet. Good. Alright, let's Body Slam. That's the Pidgeot out of the way. Alright, now Alakazam. Let's one-shot him. Good. Right on. Can we one-shot at this point? Nope, we get a critical hit, which is not what we wanted at all. But we got a Paralyze. And it meant nothing. Don't get him on 2 here. Get him on 3. All right, Arcanine. 1 shot. All right, now Executor. Don't want a 1 shot on the Executor either, but that's okay. We're going to get it here. All right, now for the Blastoise, the last Pokemon, and we 1 shot it. Just like that, we're the champion. All right, now it's time to see our time. All right, and how are we going to do this time? I think we're going to do pretty well, actually. Let's find out. And while we're waiting, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for the subs, the comments, the likes, everything you guys have given me. It's been phenomenal. And here we are, 4 hours and 6 minutes. That's a pretty damn good time, especially considering how underrated this Pokemon is. And somewhere between this and the next video, I'll be making a ranking system of the Pokemon that we've completed so far. But until then, peace.